the new series premiere in October? Are you kind of zen right now?
Yeah, that's just how I'm in character right now, so I'm always zen. Yeah, I mean, I've already read episodes 1 and 2, and I'm as excited about them as I was about the pilot, and that was well received. So I'm not worried at all. Like, I believe do things out of. Oh. It's obviously my first time. Yeah, I believe you do things out of love and not fear, and everything's okay. And I love the show. I love the people. I feel very confident, very cool. Yeah.
Are we going to learn more of the backstory between Marcel and Klaus? I know we saw a little bit, but you said you read episode 1 and 2. So are we going to learn more about who's cousin?
Yes, and that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. So I think I just gave it away because I told you which episodes I've read. Yeah, piece that together. But yeah, you will learn, and it's really good stuff.
And is it going to develop as a rivalry and a friendship? Because it's kind of both pilots.
Yeah, I mean, I think all relationships in a way are, well, maybe not all, maybe not marriages or something like that, are a little bit rivalry and friendships depending on your perspective. And that's one of the things you get to see them be the same people going for the same things, except for their perspectives are going to change. So it's going to be a little bit brotherly love and then a little bit rivalry, mixed in. So it's gonna be that yin and yang.
Sorry, I have to.
Oh, you missed a lot of good stuff, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna transfer over here. You got a USB?
So Marcel seems pretty brutal in the pilot. Are we going to see the softer side of him in the series as we go on?
Yeah, definitely. Because of the relationships. So you're going to be introduced to new characters, and you're going to see fuller relationships, and so you're going to see softer sides of Marcel, guaranteed. Yeah.
Family is very important to him, so are we going to see Marcel's family and how that applies to him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing that's even for me that I'm still discovering. A lot of it's just backstory in my head, and to have Julie put it all out there on paper and on script. It's going to be surprising, but it's an integral part. So we're going to see the mother, father, who wronged me, who do I blame for my issues, any sibling rivalries. It'll all be unveiled. Yeah.
How much of his arc in the first 13 episodes do you know at this point?
Not much.
Is it frustrating, or is it kind of intriguing that you get kind of script looking at like a present?
Yeah, it's intriguing. It's like sky's the limit. The way I look at it, so it could be anything. So I'm really excited about it. I know that in part Julie's very perceptive, so she's, I think, looking to see how our natural relationships are. And so for me, it's just want to be my best self, and then let that transfer over into my arc as a person, transfer over into the arc as a character. It's very therapeutic for me.
That's why you do acting, isn't it?
Yeah, and the free stuff.
Absolutely.
So do you think that in terms of power, Marcel is really a match for Klaus?
I do, because one of the things we talked about in the panel was who's the smartest, and Joseph said, well, it depends on how you define smarts. And so we have our specialties. I think like when you build a team, you got Michael Jordan, but he's nothing without Scottie Pippen, Kukoc, and then even the other little parts. So we're just gonna see who's gonna be Michael Jordan, who's gonna be Scottie Pippen. Who's Batman, who's Robin. It's still up in the air.
You really held your own in that first episode when we met you. Did you hear any of the fan reaction? Because that was one thing I saw, was the Twitter reaction instantly was like, who is he, and make sure he's a part of the series. Were you aware of that?
I was aware of it. Myself, I don't think I gave it as much weight. Yeah. I try to be very humble about it. But I love the response. Yeah.
Will you sing again? Will you sing again?
I hope so. I'm taking singing lessons and everything. And then late at night in the shower, just singing in the car. I hope so. Yeah.
So you talked a little bit about Marcel's backstory. Do you know any of that you can fill in for us?
Know any of it that I can fill
Yeah.
in? I mean, I can do it in a very vague way. That there in the backstory you will see the relationship develop between Marcel and Klaus. You will see the beginnings of other relationships